What's going on, YouTube? Today we're going to be going over the ESO Halloween event quest, the Halloween event, and everything that you guys need to know for Halloween 2022 for the Elder Scrolls Online. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to all of you guys who came to the live stream. It's obviously still a work in progress because we are working with technology from the 90s basically, and a lot of my technology was destroyed during Y2K. So I appreciate you guys for stopping by. And as a super quick reminder before we jump into the video, this is also a quick reminder about the giveaway that we do once a month. We pick one random comment and one random subscriber to give ESO Plus to every single month, and we use it as a tax write-off. So help me cheat the government together. So Halloween 2022 is an awesome event for the Elder Scrolls Online. Overall, I think that it is very interesting, and I'm going to jump right on into it. So, the first thing you need to know, like every ESO event, you join it by jumping in, doing the initial quest. You can see right now we are currently live with the Heroes of High Isle event, so you're just going to navigate yourself to the Crown Store once the event starts. Don't have an official date yet, although I suspect it will be a Thursday, probably either the last Thursday of the month. And you are then going to be able to get the whistle to summon the Witch Mother's Cauldron, which grants you and your party a 100% XP bonus. Now, there's obviously a tons of themed Halloween rewards. I've picked a Halloween-esque house. Thank you, Icy, for giving me a house to use to film in, as my house is not yet set up to be such. But you're able to get a lot of juicy rewards, namely a Plunder Skull. Plunder Skulls are reward containers that you'll be able to obtain during the Witches' Festival. They will drop from various activities, and they will give you an interesting rewards. Let's talk about the rewards before we talk about how you get them. You'll be able to get provisioning recipes, furnishing plans. You're going to be able to get provisioning ingredients, as well as bone dust pigments. You're able to collect 10 of those and combine them to make a witch-tamed bear dog pet. Sounds interesting. Various creepy crafting materials, creepy crawlies. Ooh, they're probably talking about fishing bait. And special Witches Festivals crafting writs, which you'll be able to reward you with Hallowjack style motifs. Now, unfortunately, that probably sounds very enticing, and we'll talk at the end of the video how exactly I think you should farm this event, but let's just breeze through this stuff real quick. In addition, the first boss of each that you defeat each day will drop a special Dremora Plunder Skull. These will contain all of the same rewards from normal Plunder Skulls and also contain one of two possible Dremora motifs, depending on the boss type that it is dropped from. Arena final bosses, bows or legs. Invasion bosses, daggers or gloves. Delve bosses, staves or belts. Dungeon final bosses, helms or maces. Public dungeons, shields or boots. Trial final bosses, swords or chests. World bosses, shoulders or axes. You know, be thinking to yourself, wow, Jake, that sounds super exciting. Unfortunately, again, I hate to be a little bit of a Debbie Downer, but the Dremora style is worth pennies. You would be making more gold, shitting bricks, and then selling those bricks on to a carpenter, unfortunately. Now, you are able to earn 2 event tickets, and there are some interesting event ticket items, so stay tuned for that. And I don't mean to downplay how excited I am for this event, but I think that this is one of those events where it's like, oh, cool, there's all this rewards and stuff, but really the main event is over here on the left where you're like, we're going to focus on something completely different, so stay tuned for that. But it is some exciting stuff that I want to talk about with event tickets. So you're able to get 2 event tickets per day. You can attain them by beating boss enemies, similar to like other ESO events. Basically, you just defeat the boss, bam, 2 event tickets. So the actual Imprezo furniture will actually have some interesting items. It'll have the bone dust fragments. It will have the Witch Mother's servant style. It'll have all 3 fragments of the Soul Dragon illusion. It'll have the first fragment of the sacred Hourglass of Akatosh, which is exciting because that's the item that you're going to be able to use to turn your houses from day to night. So that's exciting. But you're also able to get a bunch of Halloween-themed furniture, which I think is dope. You can see on screen what you're able to get, which honestly I think is cool. And a witch's grab bag, which I love when they do this because you're able to spend your event tickets to get previous year stuff, which is awesome. I love when they do that. In addition, this is the stuff that you can get from the Witch's Grab Bag. There are 2 unique quests unique to the Witch's Festival. Plucking the Crow, a repeatable daily quest, while the Witch's Mother's Bargain is the event intro quest. Now, Plucking the Crow is going to be very memorable for a lot of you. So, at the Witch's Coven, you'll find an NPC called Witch Mother Tamaria. She will offer you a daily quest. You'll have to collect 50 feathers, and then you have to defeat a powerful Wrath of Crow from Evergloom. It sucks. But if you do so, you're able to get basically 3 Plunder Skulls. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, Jake, why do I really care about farming Plunder Skulls? What should I really be doing during this event? And honestly, the recipes that you get make it worth it from this event. Specifically, the Bewitched Sugar Skulls, Purifying Bloody Mara, Corrupting Bloody Mara, and the Pack Leader's Bone Broth, as well as the other recipes and designs that you can get. Now, the furniture itself that you're going to be getting from the Plunder Skulls isn't going to be worth it as much, but I am a huge fan of all of the recipes, even things like the Ghastly Eye, because this is basically high-end parse food, are significantly sought after, and that's just a blue recipe, so keep your eye out for those. But the biggest part of this event that I've kind of downplayed, even though I've said it, is double XP. We've not had a double XP event in so long, which means that the market's going to be changed. There's going to be people coming back to farm XP. There's going to be people farming champion point levels. You're going to be able to make a whole bunch of gold during the event, by selling consumables. So I have a couple suggestions for XP farming. The number one easiest generic farming route, if you're a brand new player and you don't have any, DLCs, is the Alakir Dolem route. You go boom, 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 boom. Sometimes they flip around and they go the wrong direction. Just depends. Super easy route. Also, if you only have the DLC or you don't have any DLCs, the Necropolis is also another really good area. Is unfortunately farmed a bit much, but it's another great place to go. Another great, probably the best farming route, especially if you have a friend, although it can definitely be done solo, is repeating the second round of the Black Rose Prison. If you guys would like an updated XP video, I can certainly do so, but this is going to be a great XP event because for those of you who may, be returning to ESO after a long time, they've completely reworked the champion point system. So this is a great way to get those champion points. I believe you have to even be like 1500 CP to get all of the possible passives from champion points. Please don't let that statement, though, discourage you from doing any type of content. You can definitely do any type of content at lower CP levels. However, there's just definitely a reason to grind even all the way up to such as like 1500 CP. So don't be discouraged, be encouraged. But for those of you who are doing things like selling perfect rows, selling XP potions, selling those types of things, consumables, potions, and the likes, this is just a great opportunity for you to make money. Obviously, I have a market watch video for October, so you guys are welcome to, reference that video. But, I always just try to sneak in those little tips and tricks for you guys. But that is going to wrap up my event video. I am going to be making another video tomorrow, and then we'll be live streaming again on Saturday. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with my companion build video. Bye, guys.
You better remember to like and subscribe to Jake Clips. Or you should. I might have to pluck your eyes if you don't. Or, better yet, I'll skip rope with your entrails. Do it now. Subscribe. Ta-ta. Off with you.